Alright, what's up everybody? Today I want to talk about the new Zero Squad characters, specifically Kirio Hikifune, and I think she's clearly one of the best characters in the game. And this might be controversial, but I think she actually is the best character in the game. And I will explain why, calm down, over the course of this video. But first, let's compare the two characters, Tokinada and Kirio Hikifune, who I think are clearly two of the best PvE characters in the game. Alright, so let's start off by looking at the numbers. The stats, they're very similar. I don't think there's a clear advantage here at all. Kirio does have a slightly higher attack and slightly higher stamina, but the difference is basically negligible. So we're going to call the statistics basically even, alright? Now, moving on to the killer, both have Soul Reaper killer, that's fine. So no advantage there either. The soul trait, however, is kind of a difference maker here. Tokinada has 25% normal attack damage. Hikifune has 16% damage reduction. So on the surface, if you don't analyze deeply enough, you're going to say Tokinada is clearly the better soul trait. He's clearly going to do more damage. But as we'll get into a little bit later once we look at the 6-star skills, it's actually not as big of a gap as you may think. So with that said, let's look at the 6-star skills. They both have the same first 4 6-star upgrades. They got Sprinter, both have Flurry, both have a Berserker of 50%, which is a really good Berserker, guys. That's a lot of extra strong attack damage for a normal attack unit. They also both have Enhancer, which increases the duration of their boosts. Now, all that stuff is even, but if we get into the rest of the 6-star upgrades, here's where the differences lie. Tokinada has Guard Break, which is undeniably one of the best skills in the game. So, advantage there. But Hikifune, on the other hand, has Medic and Healer. So, you have to balance it out. Like, what do you prefer? It's basically, I think it comes down to personal preference. Would you rather have Guard Break, or would you rather have a increased heal? Like, Healer gives her slightly more healing than a normal healer. I think it's about, I think it's 25%, guys, healing, as opposed to 20. But don't quote me on that. The point is, she has more healing than normal, especially if you throw on a Hojakuzi on this character. So, Guard Break versus healing. I don't know. For my money, I'd rather have healing because it's more useful in a co-op scenario than Guard Break. The healing allows her to be a decent support character as well. I mean, they're both good support characters because they both have boosts, but the heal, that puts Hikifune over the top for co-op and even for autoing. Like, Guard Break's good for autoing. It's very good for autoing. Healing is also good for autoing, guys. You can heal back the damage that she might take. So, and she's not going to take as much damage as Tokinada because of the 16 damage reduction. So, I would say Guard Break and Healer, I would say it balances out. I mean, it's like I said earlier, it's personal preference. Do you like to have support tools for your team, or do you just want to do massive DPS? Okay, they both do massive DPS, by the way. But the next thing we got to look at is the Bruiser, because this is where Hikifune makes up the damage gap with Tokinada. Tokinada has a 20% Bruiser. Hikifune has a 40% Bruiser, so double the amount of normal attack damage increase as Tokinada with regards to Bruiser. Okay, so let's put it all together, guys. If we add Flurry, Bruiser, and the soul traits together for both characters, Tokinada, Flurry is 100%, right? His soul trait is 25%, and his Bruiser is 20%. So, grand total of 145% extra normal attack damage on a base Tokinada. Now, let's look at Kirio. Kirio has Flurry, which is 100%, and Bruiser, and that's it. But that totals to 140% extra normal attack damage. So basically the difference is that Tokinada does 5% extra normal attack damage as opposed to Hikifune. But Hikifune makes it up because she has 16% DR. So the Tokinada does very slightly more damage, but Hikifune takes slightly less damage. So right there, I would say that's even, guys. It's all kind of a matter of opinion, right? At this point, like what you prefer in a character. So I want to make sure I make that clear. Like a lot of this is subjective. So anyway, also I guess Tokinada will definitely have the advantage because he has paralysis immunity. and his special is much better than Hikafune's. He'll transform in his special, and he has status ailments and weakening and all that stuff. So on the special side of things, Tokinada definitely wins. So what it boils down to is, what character do you like better? Let's not forget that Kirio has poise as well, which does make her PvP viable. Like, I haven't tried it myself yet, but the tools are all there for her to be viable in PvP. There are some issues with ranged characters and their mechanics in PvP, like sometimes they do stupid things, but as far as the actual statistical and informational data we have, Kirio Hikifune is much better suited to PvP than Tokinada, just because of the poise, the damage reduction, and all that, and the heal. So I would say Kirio is more versatile than Tokinada because she's a better team player in co-op because of the healing and the boosting, and she is much more PvP viable than Tokinada. So, you know, there is an advantage there as well. Tokinada does have some things which make him good as well. So it's a toss-up, guys. Like, I mean, just from my personal gameplay style and what I like in a character, if I had to choose between the two, I'm going to go with Kirio Hikifune just because she's more versatile. And you can run this character as full normal attack damage with chappies. You can go without chappies if you want to use her strong attacks a little bit. You can go full recharge if you want to play as more of a healer / support character. So there are options when you play Hikifune. And Tokinada, basically, there's only really one way to build Tokinada, like straight up normal attack damage. So anyway, guys, those are my quick thoughts on the two characters. Both of them, I think they're both clearly at the top of the list in this game. Both are meta units for sure in PvE, at least. So if you don't get Tokinada, you know, Kirio is not a bad alternative. In fact, you know, for some people, she might be a superior alternative. All right? I think that just about covers it. Let me know what you think, guys, if I missed anything. I don't think I did, but let me know your thoughts on the Tokinada versus Kirio debate that I just started. All right. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time, guys. Bye-bye.